Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We have such an exciting video today. It is going to be a massive Sephora haul, and this Sephora haul was just so much fun. Honestly, I was like a kid in a candy store. I just got so many things that I was excited to try, to play around with. It was really like not just a let's repurchase everything that I need and I need to stock up on. It was more like, ooh, let's play with some makeup and have fun. So this is gonna be just like a really exciting video for me, especially. Like, I can't wait to dive into all of these and show you all of them and swatch them all for you. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. If you are new here, my name is Uana. I love everything beauty. I love creating beauty content, and definitely consider subscribing if you are enjoying the video. I will also make sure to link the entire playlist. Leave a comment below as well with what was your favorite thing you picked up at the Sephora sale, or what you're most excited about picking up at the Sephora sale, because I am always curious if there's something I haven't checked out, if there's something I missed. I might go back in for round two, you know what I'm saying? There's already like a couple things that I'm eyeing. There's already a couple things that I'm like, I definitely want to possibly meander and check some more things out. But let's go ahead and get started with this package. Off the very top, one product that I was so excited to pick up, finally, this is the Cali Ray Free Dreaming Skin Wellness Diffusing Tint. And it's basically just a skin tint, it's like a hybrid. I think it's like a skin tint slash foundation. The shade that I ended up getting was number 2, which is very light dream. And I love the packaging. I think it's so freaking cute, so colorful. I've been really intrigued by Cali Ray in general. They are made with like recycled products. They're clean, they're cruelty free. Here is a little bottle, and this is one that you do have to shake really well to mix all the ingredients together. They have a lot of skin loving ingredients in here. It's supposed to actually be good for your skin because it has so many wonderful things. Let's see what it says. So sheer blur coverage, buildable and diffusing, feather light natural skin finish, silicone free experience with 94.5% of natural origin ingredients, and then Deep Dermis Love, a functional dose of prickly pear extract for juicy hydration plus a vitamin C and E kicker. So it does come in a little dropper like this, and just to show you guys the shade that I got. So there's the shade, and you can see it's rather runny off the bat. My skin has really changed a lot over the last couple of years, and the things that used to work for me really well just don't really work anymore. I feel like the full coverage foundations that I used to really enjoy just kind of seem to sit on the skin and look a little cakey. Maybe it's just me noticing it more than I used to before, but I'm just a lot more into like foundations that like just sink into the skin, that look like skin. I want to look super natural but like still flawless, and this was when I was just really curious about. So here is the actual shade. This was a very good shade match for me. Like, I did apply this yesterday and try it out, and they do say you can use it with your hands, with your fingers. They say you could use it with a brush. I don't believe it's recommended to use with a sponge, just because it's gonna like soak up all of that liquid. It has like a skin like not radiant but like glowing from within kind of finish. So it's not just like matte on the skin, which I don't necessarily want either. I am always going to use a primer, but still I don't want it to be like, you know, super matte or too glowy. This is like a perfect in between, and it like kind of like self sets. Like, it does its own thing. It's already pretty much set on the skin. I do still want to, like, I do still set it, but it was really good off the bat. So really enjoyed this on first impression, and I will definitely keep using. Next, we have the Makeup Forever blushes, and this is just one color that I got, and this is one that I saw somebody raving about, and I was like, okay, I will be trying that color. This is Wherever Rose, and it is an artist blush. So the packaging kind of threw me off guard because it's so tiny. I was like, whoa, but it's actually really nice and compact, so it is great for traveling, that's for sure. Let me show you guys the shade. So that's the color. It's the one I'm wearing right now. Is the shade. It's honestly like a pinky rosy shade. So with this one, I'm a little underwhelmed. I think my expectations were a lot higher. I thought it was going to be a very effortless blend. That's usually what I expect from Makeup Forever. I thought it was going to be like super smooth on the skin, and on this side it kind of is, but on this one, like, I really had to play around with it. I blended this out like 3 or 4 times on the cheek after a application to make sure it's less patchy and it's more even. It was just a lot more work than I expected. And even though I must say I do like the color itself, I'm not like over the moon about it. Like, it's not making me want to say, oh, the color is so phenomenal that like I will bypass these issues, because when you're paying as much as you are for a blush, you definitely want it to be super, super like user friendly. You want it to blend seamlessly, like butter almost. Like, everything needs to be incredible because you're paying a very hefty price tag. So this is one I'm kind of on the fence with. I'm not sure if I want to keep it. I'm not sure if I want to return it. I think I just need to play around with it a little bit more. For a hair care product, the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo actually cleans hair plus softness and shine. This is an incredible dry shampoo. I have repurchased like 5 of these now, and now I just kind of go in for the big gun. Like, they have a smaller version that's more of like a regular size, but if I get the big one, it lasts me from one Sephora sale to the next Sephora sale. It's that good. It just does a really, really great job at actually refreshing your hair, and then you don't have to put in dry shampoo over and over again afterwards. Let's say I'm washing my hair in like 3 days. I put dry shampoo in today. I don't have to put it in again in day 2 and day 3. I can just wash my hair on day 3, and that's that. So I just really appreciate that. I feel like the value is incredible. You get a big bang for your buck. If I was to get the same thing, like just a dry shampoo from the drugstore, which I have gotten plenty of times, I would have been repurchasing it multiple times. Like, it would have been adding up to the same price, and this just does a better job cleaning my hair. So, and there's less residue in my hair as well, which means I don't have to, you know, work as hard to remove any buildup. Like, I still use a clarifying shampoo once a week, but I don't feel like it's as bad as when I used to use dry shampoo like a lot more than I do now. So I'm just happy that I can use it a little bit more sparingly, and that it just like truly does trap in that oil and that dirt and make your hair look and feel like pretty damn clean. This one, oh, this was very expensive, but I am an oily girl, and oily girls, y'all know, a good primer can take you from here to here, because if your oils come through on any foundation, by the end of the day, you're just gonna be like a mess. The foundation is gonna be like half gone. So a good primer is where it's at for oily girls. That's where I would always recommend investing. If you're oily, you can honestly make a lot more foundations work if you have a good primer, instead of just being able to use like one that actually says like it's oil controlling and keeps you super matte, makes your face feel like, you know what I mean? Like, I can definitely get away with foundations that I normally wouldn't be able to get away with. Like, even the Cali Ray one, I did pair it with this one when I wore it, and I was shocked after, I think I had it on for about 9 hours. I looked in the mirror and my makeup was flawless, other than the tiniest bit of oil that came through, which didn't even look bad, which is unheard of for me. So I was really happy. The primer that I'm talking about though is the new Yves Saint Laurent blotting lotion. And this is bougie, I'm not gonna lie, it's very bougie, but this is a new primer that they came out with, and this isn't only like keep you matte, but it also helps fill in your pores and give you like a very flawless canvas. So you know, I had to try it. Let me show you guys the consistency of this. So it comes out basically like a white jelly, and the minute you spread it out, it almost becomes see-through. And then once you keep spreading it, it really just starts filling in the pores, and then it goes into like a complete like matte skin feel. Like, it just completely like sinks into the skin, melts with it. And once you like tap it in a little bit especially, it's in there. Like, there's no more lotiony feel. It just feels like nice and matte on the skin, and has like a velvety finish to it. It's very pleasant on the skin. It smells good. It has a little bit of fragrance, but it's a nice fragrance. It's pleasant. So first use, really enjoyed it. I was honestly blown away by how my foundation like stayed up, how my makeup looked, how flawless my face looked. I love the entire experience. Like, everything about it to me is perfect. Even like the way it dries down and my skin just feels like more mattified skin with like a velvety finish. I love that. The one thing about the Yummy Skin Balm from Danessa Myricks, which I also really love for oil control, and it's like my go-to primer and has been for the past year, is the fact that like it's a balm. So, and I hate the feeling of that balm on the skin, because it almost feels like a little bit oily when you first apply it, and it just like, I just don't like that experience. This one is like a refined version of that. Like, it still slaps like that one does, but probably even a little bit more. And it has that like refined experience where you're just like, it's a gorgeous application. You don't like get that greasy feel at all. Another blush that I actually really was like so excited about, this is from Giorgio Armani, and this is the Luminous Silk Glow Blush in number 40 Mania. This particular shade was what stole my heart. This really just, oh my god, you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. Look at this. Look at this shade. Isn't that stunning? Like, oh my god, if you're looking for a nice bright like summery shade, this is just everything. It's pink, it has a bit of red in there, it has a bit of coral in there. There's just like so much dimension to it, and it has the most gorgeous like shifty glow to it, like almost like just luminous. I wouldn't say it's a glow, it's like a luminosity that you really just can't beat. And that luminosity also kind of gives it this like velvety finish, so it really applies a lot better than, honest, I'm gonna be very honest, it applies a lot better than the Makeup Forever one does. It's more seamless, it's more flawless, it kind of like glides better over the skin, and it's just not like, it's not hard to work with. Like, it's a lot easier to work with. Here is the shade right here at the top. So you can see, compared to the Makeup Forever one, it definitely has a little bit more of a punchiness to it, and like a little, just a dab more of that like reddish undertone. My skin tone in particular really likes that little reddish undertone. It tends to look really good on me. So this, when I tried it on yesterday, was incredible. Like, even by the end of the day, it just sunk into the skin even more. It looked even more like gorgeous. If you want like that strawberry-ish kind of look, try this out. Try it out. I feel like you would really like it. It's a little bit more pricey, but their blushes last forever. They're pigmented. The quality is 10 out of 10. From Urban Decay, I have the Big Brush Brow Volumizing Building Tinted Gel Plus Hold. This is Taupe Trap. And I saw some reviews that were saying this was just such a great all-in-one product, which I really do love. I have another one that's a really good all-in-one that I've been obsessed with. So I was like, okay, let's try this out. It's a new one on the market. And I did try it yesterday. So let me first show you the brush. Now, the brush is a lot bigger than I expected, and it actually made filling in my brows kind of difficult. Like, I had a hard time filling them in with this. And I will show you the one that I actually love. It's by Lawless, and it's called the Soft Set Creamy Brow Wax. This is incredible. This one is a true all-in-one. You can shape your brows with it, you can fill them in with it, and then you just need the tiniest bit of like a little something just to get like those little sparse areas. But let me show you the brush difference. Like, look at that. Do you see that? Why is this one this massive? Like, people's eyebrows are tiny. Like, you don't need this size. This is like the size of my, like, to do my eyelashes. I'm just not impressed with this, to be honest with you. I did not like it. I did not like it. I would 100% get this Lawless one again rather than buy this, because this just, it was so hard to work with, and I just overall didn't like the way my brows even looked with like what I managed to do. So this is gonna be going right back for me. From Arifi, I had the lip gloss, and this is just the clear color. Everything else was sold out, but I did specifically want the clear color because I heard that it was supposed to be really great for hydration. Like, it's almost as good as like a lip mask almost. So this is what it looks like. Super cute packaging, really like it, and I love the applicators. I did try it once so far. I liked it. It was not sticky. It felt nice. It did kind of like easily like go away because it just didn't have a good hold, but I'm gonna keep playing around with it and kind of see how it goes. Ooh, from Sephora collection, this is the Colorful Illuminator in the shade Iced Pearl number 5, and this has been going viral. It's been everywhere, and I finally was like, oh my god, I can't wait to get my hands on it. It's the Sephora sale. It's like 30% off Sephora collection. So this is already cheap. It's 19 bucks, so in Canada. So it was really worth it for me, and I actually really love the shade. I really love the shade. It's so special. It's perfect if you have lighter skin like I do and you want more of a natural highlight that still gives you a little bit of something, okay? But it's just not like bam in your face. Like, it's very much 2024 highlight. This is what this gives you. 2024, like, ooh, she's glowing from within, but not, you know, like you can see it from outer space. It's not that kind of highlight. For another hair care product, this is the Living Proof Frizz Smooth Styling Spray. Smooths and detangles for fine hair specifically. Now, I got this to really replace this one right here from Olaplex. I've been using this for the past year, and it's really what I use once I get out of the shower. My hair's freshly washed. It's dried a little bit in like one of those microfiber towels. I will bring one of these bad boys out. So this Olaplex number 9 Bond Protector Nourishing Hair Serum. This is basically an antioxidant rich serum, protects, softens, and improves manageability of all hair types. And this one kind of does the same thing, but it's supposed to be a little bit better for frizz specifically. So I've tried this one so far, which was last night, and it smells good. It's a nice spray. I don't know if I would say like it made the hugest difference in frizz. I really like saturated the ends of my hair more, and I noticed that there's a lot less frizz with the ends of my hair, but because I didn't put as much on the top, it didn't really make that much of a difference. For another hair care product, and this one was so exciting, this is a mask, and this is a new brand to me. This is called Avrani, and it's an intense repair conditioning hair mask with Mara butter, rice protein, and biotin. I was just, I don't know, this sounded incredible. It's supposed to repair, strengthen, deeply nourish, all the good stuff. Huge, beautiful tub. Let's see. Let's see the scent. Okay, off the bat, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't think I like the scent. I don't know how I feel about that. This is a texture though. It's like really buttery. It almost looks like whipped. It's very rose scented. Like heavily rose scented. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. Damn. Oh, because with a hair mask, the scent is so important to me because it's gonna really linger in your hair usually. It's like the last thing you do. You're really saturating your hair. So I will see how that goes, because if it's not a scent I like, I will probably not be keeping it. Normally, I would have just gotten the Cure Deep Repair Hair Mask from Amika, but I just wanted to change it up, and I don't know if I made the right call there. Also for the hair though, this is from the Inky List, and it's their salicylic acid exfoliating scalp treatment, and I actually used this last night and I did a pretty decent job. I like saturated the whole scalp area, and afterwards, like I left it on for probably like an hour, and then I went for a shower, and I wanted to see what it would do, but I definitely feel like it did a good job. My scalp feels like really, really clear today, and this is pretty inexpensive, which makes me very happy, because normally if I get a clarifying shampoo that has 2% salicylic acid like this does, that shampoo is like 50 bucks. This is only 22 bucks, and then I can get like a drugstore clarifying shampoo and just do this as a pre-treatment plus the drugstore one. I'm saving like a decent amount of money, so I'm very happy. But for those that don't know, salicylic acid is just really good at kind of going in and just clarifying all the dead skin and grossness off of your scalp. It is a chemical exfoliator, so you don't have to sit there scrubbing your scalp like vigorously. All you do is you literally pour this into your scalp area, massage it in gently, and just let it sit and do its thing. So I actually did like the nozzle. It was pretty decent. The only complaint I would say is I feel like I would go through this decently fast, but I'm only using it once a week, so maybe it's okay. For the makeup product that I was like, probably the most excited about, other than that primer, to be honest with you. This is also from YSL, and it's their All Hours foundation. It is a full cover, luminous matte, all day long wear foundation. From my understanding, the whole luminous matte thing is just supposed to mean that it's not going to be flat on your skin. It's going to have a little bit more dimension than that, which I love. It's apparently supposed to be a really liquidy formulation, but it's supposed to be super, super full coverage, which is amazing. And oh my god, the packaging is just freaking luxe. Like, truthfully, that is just luxury. I love that. So color match, that is definitely the right color for me right now, I would say. Yeah, that's a good color match right now. It's a very liquidy formulation. It's very like serum-like almost. So I am so excited to try that out and like actually put it on my face, because I haven't had a chance to yet. Just heard incredible things. I heard it's also really just amazing for people that have oily skin. Really, really excited and just obsessed with the packaging. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Everything they do is just perfection. For a deodorant, and this is from Salt and Stone, and they made an extra strength version of their normal aluminum-free deodorant, and I needed to try it. I needed to try it. This is their bergamot and hinoki scent. It just smells, yeah, it kind of reminds me like of eucalyptus and like mint. That's what it reminds me of. This is what the deodorant itself looks like. You get a nice quantity. There's a lot in here. And that's what the actual product looks like at the top. You just literally do a really decent job applying this. Like you really go over the areas of your underarms, and I've tried it once and was blown away. Like blown away by the results. I couldn't believe how well this just kept me smelling good. I did not smell like sweat. It was really amazing. I didn't try working out with it yet, so I will keep you guys posted, but so far so good. It was 100% worth it for me, and I just can't wait to keep playing around with it. I do wish they had some other scents, but it's okay. I can make do. 2 more hair care products. This is from Virtue, and this is their full shampoo and full conditioner, and they clean, thicken, and volumize the hair. I am so excited for these. Oh my god, I have heard so many good things about these products. Just the brand in general being apparently like phenomenal, their products being amazing, like the incredible ingredients. They're supposed to like repair the strands of your hair or something like that. In general, I was very like interested in this and couldn't wait to check them out. I haven't tried either of these, and actually I haven't even smelled them, so let's take a sniff together. Oh yeah, that smells really good. That smells delicious. That smells like a salon. Yeah, these smell awesome. I am excited. I'm very excited. These both smell super good, and I just heard that they're amazing for volume. Like they are volumizing, but they also will actually help repair your hair. Let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Next, I have the Urban Decay Face Bond Waterproof Foundation, up to 24-hour of wear, 3% niacinamide, can't feel coverage. So this is the one that I actually have on my skin today. I felt like it kind of, you had to work with it very fast. I felt like it dried very quickly, and I did apply a mattifying primer first, so maybe that was something I didn't need to do because this is supposed to be so long wearing, but I didn't see anything here saying that it's going to stop your oils from coming through or like help with that, so I kind of just went ahead and still did that. It does say water, sweat, and humidity proof, smudge and transfer resistant, no powder needed apparently, you can't feel the coverage, and I got the shade light neutral. I would have to agree, it's very lightweight. You don't really feel anything on your skin. Cute packaging, super cute packaging, very like modern looking. You get the tiniest little like applicator here. The shade is a little darker than my current shade, I would say. It's just a little darker, but I made it work. That wasn't a problem. And for me, it was more so like the drying time, like I said, and then I also just felt like it's more medium coverage. Like it's 100% more medium coverage. This, like, you have to build it up to get to full coverage, and you also have to keep in mind the more you're building it up, the more it's going to look like you have foundation on, and it's not going to be as lightweight. It does feel like nothing on the skin, and I do feel like it's not going anywhere, but I just, the way the application wasn't as incredible as I would have liked, and because you had to work so fast with it, I also kind of felt like it just wasn't like as smooth as it could have been. The little patchiness on the blush here. This one is one I don't think I'm probably gonna mesh with too well, just because of those issues. From Tower 28, I did pick up their concealer, which I have been dying to try out. This is their serum concealer, and I got the shade 1BH. Now this shade works for me right now, palest state, but I definitely needed a darker shade, and I was a little confused with the shade selection because I am a neutral undertone and they don't seem to have a lot of shades. Like, it's a little confusing, but you get a lot of product, which I love. The applicator is really nice and soft. Here's the shade right there for you guys to see, so you can see, like, it would be a brightening shade right now for me with my skin tone, but like any darker and this would look like ghostly white. This concealer kind of blew me away because it is so lightweight and natural, and it really is amazing if you have like creasing underneath the eyes that you typically experience or any crepiness. Like, wow, this does an incredible job. And today I actually just put a tiny bit of corrector first before applying this, and oh, it's perfection. It's perfection. Oh my god, I love the way my under eyes look. They look flawless. They look so smooth, so poreless, so like just incredible. and there has been no creasing. So I am so happy with this, and I'm so glad I picked it up. Highly recommend it. For a fragrance, this is from the brand Henry Rose, and the fragrance is called Windows Down. This is supposed to be a very like citrusy scent, and I am very into citrus for the summertime. You get a very nice sized roller ball, very nice sized, and it actually has a little spray too at the end. What I will say though is that there is a very musky undertone to this. If you're into the musk, then you will love this. Like if you're into citrus and you're also into musk, try this out. You will probably love it. I am not into the musk. I am into the citrus, but the musk is not like my thing. So this, the longer I had it on my skin, just more and more smelled like man to me, and I wasn't into it. Pass for me. Oh my god, I got the Milk Makeup little jelly blush, like lippy, whatever they're called, the Cooling Water Jelly Tint. Cooling Water Jelly Tint. I got the color Spritz, and this color is just so cute. I really was excited to use this on makeup, no makeup days, just because it's gonna probably last a lot longer. Also on the lips on makeup, no makeup days. Like, look at this shade. It's so fun. Oh my god, it's so fun. Oh wow, that feels so weird. Like that feels so weird. And here is the color. It's like I would say this is like a peachy pinky color. Yeah, that's gorgeous. That is so fun. And it 100% immediately like stained. Immediately my hand is now stained. So this is kind of the kind of thing I really want to do in the summertime, to kind of stain the lips, stain the cheeks a little bit, and then have like super long wearing skin. And in the height of summer, when you're like, you know, just dying of sweat, this is like gonna be a godsend. Two more fragrances. These are both from the brand Clean, and the first one I have is Golden Citrus. Unfortunately, this one is another one that just did not work for me. Oh my god, this did not work for me at all. It's just not what I expected. So this one is a true rollerball. It is a lot smaller in size. Yeah, I don't even know what to describe this as. There's a really nice fresh undertone to it, like a laundry clean kind of freshness. But the top notes, there's just like this, I don't know how to describe it, y'all, but it's not my thing. It's just not it. It's not what I was looking for. I really love that fresh undertone, but I don't like whatever the top notes are. The second one that I also got for them, this is the Waterfall scent. And this one was okay. I just wasn't like obsessed with it. It didn't give, you know, like this is gonna be my new summer fragrance vibes. Yeah, this one's nice. It definitely smells a lot more like fresh, but there's like a very floral kind of undertone to it. I know it's supposed to say it's fruity, but there's like this like floraliness to it that I'm just not the biggest fan of. And for like reference, what I'm trying to replace and get like more of is, I have this one from Atelier Cologne, and this one is only available like in Europe now. They basically removed everything from Canada and the States. This is a Pacific Lime scent, and I am obsessed with this scent. It smells so good. It's literally just like straight up citrusy, coconutty summer in a bottle. Oh, by the pool, in the sun, that scent smells incredible. The second one that I love that is available, this is from Skylar, and it's their Capri Summer Bergamot, Neroli, and Blood Orange scent. This is also a scent that's like screams summer to me. It smells so good. Yeah, this is what I would expect. It's like literally like that orange zestiness. There's the other notes in there, but the main like thing you're smelling is like this yummy orange zestiness and like fruitiness to it. It's just really lovely, and it's like a really nice summer scent. So I was hoping to replace it, but I think I might just pick up another rollerball of this because I really only use this in the summer. But that is it, you guys. I ended up getting two little things from them. This was their Rare Beauty Soft Pink Lip and Cheek, and the Skin Rewind Complexion Stick. I heard great things about this, so I just wanted to try it out. But that is everything. I will see you guys in the next one.